That's kind of a good person. He ain't going around.
You'd be taking so much damage.
I know.
every time you move within 15 feet of this, you take damage. The only reason Lucian didn't is because he took a 5-foot step back. So it didn't provoke.
Alrighty. I'm just gonna fire one arrow at the captain after I move.
Hey.
Not you. The other captain that's apparently worse than you. Hard to know what it is. Alrighty, single arrow. 19.
Yes, that hits.
And maximum damage for total of 14 damage against the captain.
That whole thing
You kill him.
Sweet.
And Ileana takes her bow and ends the battle.
Point where
Hey.
Alright, so you guys sail another day and you are free from any encounter.
How much experience did we get from that?
And gold.
And gold.
And
silver.
beauty.
Go, dad, damn it.
What's nice about the NPCs is it just lists out the experience.
Yeah.
You just have to remember to leave the pages open, which is a problem sometimes. If Ileana hadn't killed him right then the next spell I would have cast would have either been Molten Orb, which would literally just be splashing molten iron on him, or River Whip, which would give her a whip made of water, and she'd just keep whipping at him to stay in the thorns.
Well, that's not like you at all. You would make a whip of poisonous centipedes. Shame on you.
She's never used that spell. And she is a sea witch.
I just realized something. As opposed to having to keep going and grabbing one. Just grab.
You could just say that you have 3 of them and then use the
Yeah.
other weapon spaces for other things.
Yeah, true.
My home team just scored a point with 23 minutes left in the game.
Yay.
You each get 800.
I don't think my
experience.
cousin scored that one.
That includes you, Andy.
Okay.
800
Josh, when he
experience.
gets there.
Wait, we only get 800 experience for all that?
Oh, that
Yeah.
sounds about right.
They were very low-leveled warriors.
With no flag.
They've been training all their lives for this.
You just encountered a guard training ship, so...
Yeah.
And then the amount of silver we get, was that like...
And any magic items.
No magic items, but you each get 50 silver each.
Alright. Sounds about right.
Sweet.
You okay?
I'm now at 16,496.
Oh, experience. I thought you were
No,
saying,
gold.
dang,
Okay.
girl, that's a lot of
So-
silver.
You should send that.
Play
I'm a
the
gold
theme.
digger.
Oh.
50 silver?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
What do you do with the ship? Do you blow it up? Do you keep it?
Oh yeah, blow it up, sink it, whatever.
Alright.
Don't care.
I'm guessing there isn't anything nice on there outside of training weapons.
Nope.
Alright,
Go.
go. Blue.
No.
You approach an island.
By the way,
Gray
everybody,
clouds.
I forgot to mention, this is where the Queen's Herald originally sank down. Or so the stories go. I forgot to tell everybody.
Not what I said. That's where she's buried.
Oh.
Not where the ship went
Whatever.
down.
Buried, went down.
Alright, where's she?
They both seem like very
continue.
gloomy places.
Sorry.
You enter stormy gray clouds. An island that you see in the distance looks almost thorned, which is very odd as you get closer. Faye looks through her spyglass and is curious to find out that the entire hillside, the surrounding area, are full of tombstones and what's it called? Rich families buy this
Mausoleums.
mausoleums, tombstones, and various other things. A small town exists next to a very large port. But other than that, numerous ships are docked there, and most of the wearers are people there are wearing black. Okay,
Raise the
we can turn
Versian
that off.
merchant flag!
Well, this is rather morbid.
Captain, do we have an alias for being here? Because I'm assuming we shouldn't just tell people we're going to see the graveside of the Queen's Herald.
Well, after raising the Versian merchant flag,
We could say this is your funeral.
just make up someone who's dead that you'd like to pay respects to.
You know what? You know what? This is perfect because I still have my nice clothes that I bought that one time. I could put them on and say,
Mason,
I'm here to bury my dead wife.
facing on the,
And I look at Cadweep.
the mask of the nine-tailed fox, but she's not activating it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm... Technically, I have Versian clothes, but...
Did you know they made a Dunk Squad 2?
I did know that, yeah. I don't think I liked it better than the other one.
Alrighty.
It's got 20% more dunk.
Oh, because it was the Hexakill version. Yeah, I think the other one was Wukong, and I'm like, that's not a dunk. I mean, yeah, it kind of looks like it, but... What's your new character's name?
Jean-Luc Louis the
Jean.
13th.
Okay.
Alright, so we have a
Not to be
J.
confused with John Lewis.
Okay.
Alrighty, so I'm already going to do this. I'm basically on top of my armor. I throw on my very nice clothing, and that's all black.
On
Because
top of your armor?
I was gonna say.
Like it's like my armor's underneath
obviously
it.
he's from Moore.
That's gonna look weird.
It's a chain
From
shirt.
where?
It's a
Lawrence.
chainmail shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
No.
a chainmail.
Well,
a chain
hang
shirt
on.
is different than
Okay.
chain mail.
Oh yeah. Well, wouldn't it be like less obvious?
No, you're
No.
from...
No.
You're wearing medium armor.
No, it's light armor.
No, a chain shirt is light armor. A chain mail is medium armor.
Yeah.
There is
No.
a difference.
No, I should have chain shirt.
Yeah.
I think I just typed that wrong on my sheet.
Yeah, so
It's
I
chain
couldn't
shirt.
look
It's a
at
light
this
armor.
now.
Okay.
Okay.
And that would be less obvious.
Alrighty. So that would it'll just look like I'm a little
Wait,
buffer when
what's
I
the
throw it
AC bonus of it?
on. 4.
Alright, is it masterwork?
Yes.
Hang on. Gosh dang. Cannot think today. Give me a minute.
Yeah. That is a
Right.
chain.
I was looking
That is
up
4 AC.
Yes.
Alright.
something.
It would normally be a -2 check penalty, but I have
yeah.
a feat that lets me have less.
And you roll a d6.
Hmm.
6.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take off my scale mail for now and then put on my Versian clothes.
Faye's gonna take off her armor. Oh wait.
If she took off anything, she had to go naked. And I don't want to see that.
Who said she took off? She has anything to take off.
She has some clothes.
Okay, fair enough.
She doesn't walk around in the nude, because that would get her in trouble.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, there is a big difference between a chain shirt and chain mail.
Yeah, my stats were chain shirt. I just typed chain mail on my name of it. Would masterwork help with any of the AC anything? No. Just gives me the ability to put stuff on it. Enchantments.
It reduces armor check penalty by 1. It reduces spell failure by 10%. And
Well, that's not really going to matter for me.
No.
And it obviously doesn't
Oh,
affect my speed.
ups the maximum dexterity you have in the armor.
2.
+1.
Okay, so it would be 6 then. I think, right?
No, it's a chain shirt is normally 4/4.
Oh.
So if you have it as +5, then
Alright. Yeah, I was right. I thought it was originally was +5.
Why don't you guys take like a 5-minute break?
All right.
Okay.
Alright.
People went flanking against him by 1, but I was actually surprised that they thought of something to do with the tail. And I was just going to be, random item. Random addition. Anyways. You ready, Mason? I'll take that as a yes. Just Faye running around on this island with all of her spells prepared as the spell Scare, which just frightens people. Just going around pretending to be a ghost.
At least Faye's not a necromancer.
Yeah. Hey, I have.
They sail to this island
Yeah.
and everything else. Party
I have-
necromancer. I have the strangest boner right now.
Yeah, technically, I have scare once per day on account of my skinwalkerness.
As you are
But yeah,
docking.
while we're going out there, casting Alter Self and Perceptive Cues and Theft Ward.
Okay.
So I get bonuses to Perception, and if someone tries to pickpocket me, then I get an even bigger bonus to Perception, and I look like a different person.
I'm just gonna go up to a random person and say, "Psst, hey, that chick over there, she's loaded with death."
I will end you.
You won't know it's
graveyard.
Yeah, so I'm not wearing any armor,
I have
just
the best
my.
perception of any person in the party, and I just buffed it.
Yeah.
But he knows.
Yeah, just my Versian merchant clothes. And I'm probably. I'll keep my hat. I'll keep wearing my feather hat.
I
Man
actually,
approaches you.
like, I don't know, make it my hair in a way to make it so it's not messy, even though it's probably about that length of this hair. But
Are you acting like a dude? Roll
yes.
disguise.
Alrighty, disguise is 8 or 9.
I'm just looking for skills.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. It's 8. Wait, is it 8? No, it's 10 technically. 14. Roll a 4. Dang it.
You're barely making it.
Alrighty. Before we leave the ship again, I'll just, fix something to make it look better, I guess. I don't know.
There's skin send, and then everything else is scare.
Why am I getting bad rolls on these?
Alright, so
Just to screw.
the man approaches you guys in a black hooded cloak and says, "Welcome to the graveyard. What business are you here for?"
Some members of the crew have respects to pay. Otherwise, it's just layover till we get to Granada. Probably be staying no more than 1 day, 2 at the most.
Well, the corpse light lantern will be able to house you guys for now. But you can get food and drink there, but try not to stay there. Just keep in your ship.
Hey, we've got more than enough room on the ship for the entire crew.
Aww.
Oh, Jennifer.
We finally get rid of the dwarf and we can't have more time!
We should have left him here.
What was that, the demon-possessed man in the Bible? Who lives among the graveyards? Come on.
Oh yeah, in Psychopaths, where Maxima quotes the Bible. It was like... Anyway, yeah, so he says, "Alright, well, make sure you pay your respect. Remember, the farther you get up the hill, the more richer the family is. Unfortunately, if you're looking for any specific grave, just look for one of the clerics here. They should be able to point you into the right direction." And then he kind of walks off.
He doesn't burp.
Mercy and burp.
Actually, I don't cast Alter Self on myself. I cast Adjustable Disguise, which is basically the same thing, except they can change how she looks.
You're a quiet crying widow.
Alright, well... What time of the day is it?
Roll perception.
Plus...
26.
And then...
9.
Modifier, right?
17.
You're not with us yet. It's like almost noon.
Alright.
20.
Almost noon.
26.
He's not gonna change the
About 10:30.
time.
I rolled a 19 this time.
Before noon.
It's dawn.
Please be 2 o'clock.
Midnight.
Why?
I don't know.
You guys are still fine, right?
What is that, prime time of the Corpse Light Lantern?
Well, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
So, Captain, I have to ask what our purpose is here.
Find out more about the Queen's Herald. Now remember, when she walked this earth, her name was Elizabeth Reed. Very rich. If she is buried here, she probably is, she'll be towards the tops of the hill. But we don't want to go around asking for Elizabeth Reed. I'm gonna say that... alright. Say that... So, really, afterwards, we're gonna head south to the Capian, if we can't find out anything about Queen's Herald here. But I'm just going to see if I can find where her grave be. Then maybe around nightfall, I'm gonna head back again. Maybe with a shovel or two. Arr, 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 arr.
Essentially, I have that on all the time. Is it?
No, it would basically just be like the joints rusted shut.
Oh, I was looking at the arcade side.
Oh no, I was
Oh,
pointing
no.
to armor lock
Yeah.
for
Alright.
Armiger.
So,
Hey, there's a good chance we meet him again.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, basically, we're gonna stay at least one night, and right now I'm just gonna walk the hill, and if anybody asks, I'll just say that a friend of mine has a brother who died, but they can't make it. So I'm gonna see if I can just come in their place.
I'll be walking with him.
I'm going to use detect magic and start walking around the island. for
Actually,
magical artifacts.
what do I have? That's up here.
Did you hear that, Mason?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
No, I can hear you guys. I'm just doing two things at once.
Alright. Yeah, I'm going to be carrying my old armored coat that I used to wear and say that it belongs to it belonged
Still can't.
to... No, it's because if someone else knows, I don't know.
It's not as bad as the last one.
But I'm just gonna leave the coat.
I mean, I have -1, but that's just
Right.
strength. But total, because strength, I have 5. His swim check is -1 naturally.
No, my stealth.
Or
My
your
swim
stealth.
is +7.
Oh.
My swim is plus 12, I think it is.
Oh yeah, you still.
Yeah, my swim is plus 12, and I only have
My stealth
2
is
ranks in
+18.
it.
Yeah, mine was -16 last time. And I tried sneaking off the ship originally.
Alright, so I'm just gonna get off the ship and just walk straight through town and just... I'm just gonna roll perception. This is a pretty small island, right?
Yeah, small-ish.
Alright, so
15.
I rolled a... That's a 9 for perception. Is it just like one hill, or are there several hills?
More like several.
So it's Arlington Cemetery, the island.
If I knew what Arlington Cemetery was, I'd agree with you.
You know what Arlington is?
Heard of it?
It's
Can't
where all
recall.
the soldiers who have died.
Ah,
It's a pretty big cemetery.
okay.
Isn't there a few peasants buried there?
Yeah, I think so. That's where the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier is too.
Yeah.
The Tomb of the Unknown Soldier?
It's like the national
You haven't heard of that before?
No.
There's some soldiers who they find the bodies of, but they can't identify them. So they made the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier to memorialize them.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like there's one specific soldier who nobody knew who he was.
It was like a Civil War vet, or a Civil War soldier who's actually buried there, but it's used to memorialize all of them. It's a pretty not big place, but like it's kind of a big deal.
Alright, I'm just gonna...
Pretty cool.
Would the clerics be in the town, or would they be wandering around the hills as well?
Yes. They'd be kind of doing both.
Alright,
If you ever go to the area, then you
So, I guess while I'm in town, I'll just look for a cleric and then just see if I can flag down a cleric. If I want to know if there are people from specific areas like Belt, Cappy, and Batigian buried in specific areas of the island.
Okay, you want to know its layout?
Yeah.
Okay.
I stick with him.
He
You
wants
do.
a tourist pamphlet.
Okay.
That'd be hilarious. These clerics.
Here, could you also point me to the gift shop?
Right over there!
The gift shop's like all Day of the Dead paraphernalia.
I was thinking Necromancer's Paradise.
So you mean black onyx gems?
And they have a
Everywhere.
bar there. They have a bar there also. The bartender that we met earlier runs that place.
Grimswing?
Yeah.
I've expanded my business!
And mysteriously, a forest sprang up on him.
Of vines.
This
Alright,
place is gonna get a lot more dead bodies soon.
so just looking for a cleric.
Yeah, Faye's looking for magic stuff.
So I distract the cleric while you pickpocket him.
And if you pickpocket him, try to find some pamphlets, please.
I do not have
Some magic pamphlets.
I do not have sleight of hand.
I have a sleight of hand, don't I? I do. Not ranked, but I have a +4.
Because I'm not wearing armor, mine is at a
If someone
+1.
says they don't have a skill, that means they're talking about ranks. That's what they're always talking about. I have access to the skill. It's not like I'm barred from using sleight of hand,
Well, no. Well, I
but I
just
don't have it ranked.
I don't have it ranked either, but I
Which-
get +4 due to my ability.
Yeah, okay,
So-
but if someone's saying I don't have this skill, they're saying I don't have it ranked.
Okay.
Because technically I don't have climb, but because
you
of
can
my
climb.
because of my strength, it's at a natural +3.
Okay.
There are some skills which you can't have unless you put ranks in it.
I have not put any ranks into knowledge, but I have
Yeah, you-
+1 in all
yeah.
forms of knowledge.
Yeah, you can't use those.
Like just because I have a +1 in fly, normally it would be a -3, but I'm not wearing armor.
Technically, my classes can let me up rank in dungeoneering, engineering, history, and religion.
No, you can put ranks in any skill.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying my class gives me like the special class bonuses to that.
Yes. But you
So-
can rank any skill you want as long as you can justify it.
So, all right. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go looking for a cleric.
I'm just gonna put 10 ranks into spellcraft, obviously. Always a smart move to do for me.
It's a 19 to look for a cleric.
You find one.
You find a cleric in a graveyard? No way.
All right. So,
Mass resurrection.
walk up to the cleric and I just try and get his attention. Excuse me, sir.
Hey Joe, it's been a long
Yes.
time, man.
I
I was dead. Yeah, no, you're not.
Yes, I'm just here on behalf of a friend of mine who was unable to make it. He has a brother here, although he forgot to mention where he would be buried. I was wondering, is there a specific area of the island where sailors from the belt would be buried?
Sailors from the belt would be buried kind of on the middle plane of the hill, and then straight in the middle. He says, he kind of explains the hill. If you kind of look at it from here, left is Sudan, all the way to the right is Boltigian, straight in the middle is the belt, kind of, and as you get up in class, you go up the hill.
Alright.
So there are 3 hills, basically.
There's one gigantic hill split into 3 sections.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so I guess I'll just walk to the belt side and then just walk up the hill looking for something. Well, as I get up to the upper classes, I'll look for something that says Elizabeth Reed.
Since she is royalty, I'm assuming she's going to be really high up there.
Yeah. And I don't take the cleric with us. But
Okay.
26 on
It's just-
perception
just
to look for tombs with
Yeah.
Reed on it.
yeah, that is I got a +5,
Probably
right?
19 as well.
Yeah, 23 to look for Elizabeth Reed.